Ignore the screenshot. So, just want to share you guys into, how I'm looking at the chat. I was speaking about this about some minutes ago on Trader Roundup. You know, and okay, I'm gonna switch back to the hourly, right? So technically, you know, I'm trading, the quarterly theory, and when you look at price on Monday, you see it expands. So we kind of like name these X, expanded to the downside, which is kind of like a retracement with regards to the previous quarter or continuation of the previous quarter. And you're gonna name this phase regardless of how it turns out as accumulation. Uh, this is another setup that plays into into Q1, and then goes down there. But I don't like to trade Q1, so I like to generally trade Q3, but not on the weekly time frame like I'm showing right now. But I'm just gonna show you into how I ended up with the protraction that I have, for the week. Uh, so if I look at the range of Tuesday, which I call the accumulation fee, can I slap this fee on it? And you see where it goes to the upside. And I'm only looking at this with regards because we've had a lot of downside, and if had a lot of downside, there's usually a little bounce. So in that little bounce, I'm looking, putting a fib on my accumulation and looking at where it projects price to be. So if I change this to a 4 hour, you see exactly where the liquidity is. It's either here or it's going to be here. That I don't know. So it might be here and it might just be the 4,400, and you all guys know about the institutional, numbers. So I don't know yet, but that's kind of like where I'm looking at, for, the week, and it might happen, it might not happen. It might just come here and take this out and say, no, I'm done for the week. That I don't know, right? So I'm not trading out the whole weekly. I'm trying trading intraday. So I'm just using that as projection of knowing, how I'm trading the next couple of days going. So if I come back to uh, the 1 hour, you can clearly see that, you know, with these last two down close candles, I used it to project, my Q3 and Q4, and look at where we hit on the fifth on Q3. So I'm expecting price to definitely take away this in Q4, which is tomorrow. I'm expecting price to take away this level tomorrow. So, and hopefully it can reach in there on Friday and then retrace, maybe TGI forms on Friday. I don't know, but I'm looking at it I'm just trying to explain it from where I look at it, within the day. So this is a trade that I actually, if I switch this to the 15 minutes, boy oh boy, I need to be up tomorrow for the London session, because if you look at from here, from here, oh, 1 second. If you look at from here, oh, let me see, delete that. If you look at from here on the 15-minute chart, and you literally kind of like, let me swap the colors so you can see it better if I do green. So if you look at this on the 15-minute chart, this literally looks like a market maker buy model on the 15-minute chart. And boy, oh boy, you can clearly see that it's going to reach out for it, right? So London session is probably going to be interesting. They might want to take it out. We're going to have to see how that one plays out. So that's kind of like how I'm looking at London, tomorrow in the morning. And if I can, go back here, you know, into the 5 minutes in reasoning to showing you how I took my trade in the morning. I got in here early. Probably just gonna show you my execution. It wasn't the best because I think I went in a little bit early. What did I do? So yeah, so why can't I see my executions? I don't know why I can't see my executions. Yeah, so that is how I was looking at the market, and uh, if I can split this into, this is my first time making a video, so excuse me if I'm not good at it. So kind of like midnight. Why is this thing not working? Okay, and then 1:30. 3. So and then 4:30 and 6 p.m. So within the London session, these are the four Qs. And what did you see? Uh, I had Q1 accumulate. So if Q1 accumulates, then I use the fib on Q1 here, and I'm gonna swap this. I have it named differently. This one is like manipulation phase. Why am I seeing the manipulation going? So it see exactly where it goes to. It hits in here and it touches into this higher time frame, a PD array that is sitting in here. And then there is this, quick price and movement, this quick move in price, and you can clearly see, and it forms a fair value gap. Yes, I got it in here. I was supposed to be patient and wait for it to retrace in, but I could have gotten you know, a little better entry. And yeah, even though I projected price to come in here, I actually took profits here because it spent a little bit of more time on the fair value gap, and I was watching the dollar too and hoping for it to give in, and it didn't really give in on time. So I decided to take profit here. But yeah, it delivered, you know, right in there in Q4 it delivered. So let's see how tomorrow plays out. But pretty much it's gonna be interesting because I would like to see it complete the 15-minute market maker buy model there. All right, that's it for me, fam.